What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with Learn Plan Profit. Hope you guys are all having a good morning. Let's see. What's up? What's up? Alright, let's check this out. Crocs moving up. There we go. Gush falling down. Okay, perfect. So we have the alert set there. Having a better understanding of how how Z is doing. It's still holding above what's it called? This EMA line. That's definitely something that I find very attractive. I did pull back a little bit down to 62.33, but still staying true to that EMA line, which is good. LABD, if I'm not mistaken, pushed up and then pulled back a little bit. There it goes. It's pulling back. So let's set these alerts. And then we'll set an alert right here for the break above like the EMA line, and then right before it breaks above that middle VWAP, we'll just set the alerts. DAL pushing up, previous resistance right around 50.90. So let's look out for that. There's a pretty solid resistance right around $51, which is really what we've been waiting for. Ticker symbol M selling off just a little bit more. If you guys could see, again, we're waiting for the reversal. No confirmation of this reversal just yet. Yeah, and then IQ had a pretty decent size sell-off. So if we go on this one on the 180-day analysis, we could see that this one pulled back just a little bit, just in, kind of just like it did yesterday, right around that EMA line. And then continue to push up. So let's see where it goes. Yep, CROX is definitely pushing up. I still don't have the confirmation, so the confirmation that I'm waiting for is for it to break above like $17.50 to $18, and then to pull back and then to bounce at $17.50. So because when it tends to push up, it has a very consistent ascending uptrend pattern based on previous patterns. So you guys see this? It's like a very it pushes up, it sells off, pushes up, sells off, pushes up, sells off. So I'm just going to be a little patient with this one. I know that I can get in for a potential good entry here, but it might be a little bit too early. So IQ pulling back just a little bit. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we can get a break above 36 or a bounce on that middle VWAP. Alright. Same thing with ticker symbol M. You guys can see this reversal pattern that it's trying to do right around this SMA line. No confirmation just yet. Let's see. GL still holding there. Let's check out the ETFs. So JNEG should still be pulling back. I got an alert that JDST made higher highs. Wow, okay. It's reversing. /GC. IQ pulled back, perfect. DCAS reversing right back up. So NUGT pulling right back down. Okay. Wow, that thing bounced so quick. Do you guys see this? It dropped below 35.60, bounced right around the middle VWAP, and pushed right back up. What do I think about drip? Wow, holy moly. Let's check out drip. Well, drip, yeah, so it looks like it's peaking out. Do you guys see this? It's doing this like top around the 635 to 640 based on yesterday's patterns and today. So I would set an alert for the break above that. If it does, then great. Then maybe we could follow it. But until then I would be kind of on high alert because Gush is very oversold as of right now, and it would make sense on why it might get rejected right around this SMA indicator. Same thing with Gush, right? So if we look at Gush and seeing where it's at, it's struggling to make lower lows, so it's kind of just consolidating right now. If it continues to sell off, then great. It's in favor of Gush, but if not, then we might want to consider the idea of keeping a close eye on Gush for the potential reversal. Let's check this out. So again, am I getting a good deal? Right? As this thing is selling off here, as it pushes up, am I getting a good deal? So I think so. So let's see what we get here. So we're above the middle VWAP. Let's check this out. All right, no, looks like I missed out on that one as well. All right. All right, the MACD is looking a little bit overextended. So because of that, I'm just going to look at previous patterns. It still has quite a bit of margin, right, to cover based on yesterday's pattern. Do you guys see this? How it pushes up, it sells off, it pushes up, sells off, and then it would make sense on why it would push up now. So I just need to do a better job of getting filled. Let's check this out. So again, we're approaching the higher points of the day around this area right here, right? And then as it approaches this EMA line, as you guys can see when it sells off, this is this general area of where it tends to bounce at. So this Netflix started showing signs of a reversal. Looks like Netflix is trying to push right back up. So there's a couple people that were, let's see, and IQ just broke above its resistance. So I do see that Netflix is trying to push up. I really like the pattern and the opportunity cost that this has to offer as of right now. So I'm going to stick with this for myself. It doesn't mean that you have to stick to it. So I just want to remind you that, right? Here we go. LABU just broke above its resistance, and then so did DAL. So that's the inverse of this, and now LABD is selling off. DAL with a nice little push up. Nice, nice. So it looks like there's a lot of options to choose from today. Okay. Again, just make sure that you guys understand if you guys are going to be taking a position on Netflix, that you understand how something is still overbought and oversold and what would be a break-up pattern and stuff like that. So as long as you guys are staying true to that, great. So I'll go ahead and I'll add this one to my watch list as it's actively trying to reverse back up today. That doesn't mean that I'm going to trade it or anything like that. It just means that I'm going to watch it. Looks like we got a nice little sell-off here. All right. There it goes, and Croc's doing a really good job pushing up. Let's wait for that little sell-off. Ooh, looks like we might get a little bit more of a sell-off than we expected. Look at that MACD. Are we going to get a bounce? Let's see. Okay, now it looks like it might be getting rejected, breaking support, making lower lows, breaking below the middle VWAP. Let's check it out. One thing that I wanted to talk about is like, why is it that I took a position on IQ, even though it was kind of like selling off as of yesterday. So let me just set an alert here. So this is just like, I just want to explain myself on why. I talked about it very briefly, but you could see that it's an ascending uptrend pattern. It sold off, right? It bounced here. And I think that the opportunity cost, the margin of profit, due to the overall direction that it's trading at, has a lot more margin to cover than the margin for loss. And that's pretty much it. So it's an active uptrend pattern. And that's something that I find very attractive. If you agree, then great. If you don't, then you definitely don't have to. There it goes. Didn't get filled with my second position. Again, I got in a little bit too early. It sold off, right? It pushed up, and now it's pushed. I missed my entry. So we'll see how it pushes up based on previous patterns. Let's see where it's at. There it goes again, getting rejected. Oh, that's a solid candle. Let's see. Wow, that was an aggressive push. How is that? What the heck? Did you guys see that alert? It just said that IQ broke above 3574 and it did not. What's going on here? Ooh. Let's make sure that we don't tell anyone what to buy. I don't know if that's a joke, but yeah. So you guys pushing back up. Yeah, this thing's selling off a little bit more than... Alright, so there it goes. Broke below the middle VWAP, broke below the SMA. Looks like it does react pretty nicely to that MACD indicator. And if you guys can see, the MACD indicator did do a very good job validating this kind of like sell-off. So that's something that we have to, you know, watch very carefully. We can see the MACD indicator. Let's see if we can start getting a curve back up. This thing's honestly pretty volatile. It's surprising me on how much it's actually moving. So let's see if we can... Nope, there it goes. I think we might be struggling now to break above that middle VWAP. See what we have here. No, it shouldn't be. I don't know if you guys have been experiencing this, but my TD Ameritrade has been extremely slow. I don't know about you guys, but it's been extremely slow. Like laggy and just not the best experience altogether. So I don't know if I need to call them or what's been going on, but yeah, it has not been the best. Yeah, okay. Wow, there's a lot of you that are saying the same thing. Really sorry about that experience for you guys. What I've been trying to do is I've noticed that the market price has been a little bit delayed, so I've been keeping a very close eye to the level 2 to get a better understanding of where it's trading at. So we just got a confirmation on the MACD, so the MACD bars are getting smaller, starting to pull in. That's definitely something that we find attractive. Again, what could I have done better when it was selling off? The reason, first of all, you guys might be asking, like, Ricky, why is it that you got in for your first position at 35.80? If you guys noticed, it was showing signs of an ascending uptrend pattern. It continued to make higher highs. It continued to make lower highs as well. And it was doing a very good job validating this EMA line, right? And then thinking about the overall, like just going on the 2-day 2-minute chart, or what was it that I went on the 20-day 1-hour chart, you could see this uptrend pattern it was showing, and I think I went on the 5-day 5-minute. Yeah, it does a really good job like validating these like supports, and it broke above the EMA line, and everything was looking like pretty attractive. So when trying to identify an entry point, I just didn't want to miss out on it. And again, that sometimes leads for me to not get in the best for the best entry. So that's why I didn't go in with my full position. I went in originally with 300 or 400 shares, if I'm not mistaken. I think it might have been 400. As I saw that it was like pulling back, and due to this overall like higher lows, I wanted to make sure that I got filled just in case it pushed up another percentage, right? Sold off. It bounced on the SMA line. I should have paid a little bit more attention to this MACD indicator. It now is starting showing signs of a reversal, and this point right here with the MACD and everything is like a much, like if I would have gotten in, like if I had this set up with the MACD curling back up, breaking above the middle VWAP, it's showing signs of this reversal, that would have made a lot more sense. It's a lot more attractive. Like this is a much better entry, right? My entry would have been about 20 cents less, if I'm not mistaken. My average is about 10 cents less. So 10 cents is a lot per share, right? Especially for something like this. So let's not forget about that. Yeah, I just wanted to explain myself and what kind of, what I could have done better. So we'll just watch it from here. It's kind of struggling to break above. Is there a resistance? Let's see. It might be this SMA line. It might be acting as a resistance. I'm not too sure. Oh, there it goes. 1 day 1 minute. Got a nice little push up. Moving back up. IQ just broke above its resistance. Nice. Up $45. I can pay for my lunch today. Up $90. Here we go. Let's check this out. Again, we're approaching this resistance. Okay, so pulling back. Ooh. Ah, I did not get in for get out for the best exit. Dang it. What the heck? Why does it keep doing this? I think it was doing this yesterday. 185. Okay. And again, as of right now, I'm just not Ricky, please don't sound concerned about why or what. You crack me up. So again, I noticed that that would have been a 1% gain exactly for me. Here it goes. Am I going to get filled? No. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Did you guys see that? It literally passed my order was right there. This is ridiculous. Oh, there it goes. And this thing's pushing up. Wow. Kenny, how do you come up with these things? You crack me up. Oh my goodness, you remind me like my friend Justin. He has the most hilarious comebacks. There it goes. I think that's going to start making higher highs. Yeah, there it goes. There's a resistance at 36. Oh, definitely, of course. But it's doing a very good job. It's still like I'm still trying to focus on the understanding of like getting in for a good deal, and around this area based on the overall margin that it has to cover. I definitely do see that. So I think I just need to do a better job. Wow, my exit was so bad. So yeah, 36.03, and the market price, I think it sold at the market price. It hit highs of 36. It was at like 36.10 if I'm not mistaken, 36.08 at least. That's a little frustrating, but I can't complain. You know, with it was very quick, $185. So that's definitely not bad. Much better than yesterday in that slower moving one. So, and I still feel like I'm investing in something that's, progressively actively trending up. So I find that to be somewhat attractive. I think Crocs might continue to sell off. We might see a bounce around the middle VWAP. Might see another sell off to the bottom VWAP in the SMA line. So let's follow up with that. Looks like Netflix is still covering or recovering, right? Looks like it did a very good job balancing on this EMA line. Very simple, like textbook pattern, right? So this is something that you can see that it's overextended. Forget about FOMO. Let's wait for it to pull back. There it goes. There goes IQ. So although I really want to get into IQ because of how much it's pushing up right now, ooh. Oh man. I just have to make sense of it being like very overextended. So this general area of 35 now. Austin, I like it. Congrats on that trade. I like it, $36. Let's check this out. $550 on Netflix so far. Man, you guys are freaking killing it. I'm like the worst one today. But that's what I like to. If I am the one that locks in the least amount of profits every day, I am 100% okay with that. Let's check this out. 545 today on Crocs and Tesla. 400 on Netflix. Holy moly, you guys are killing it. So JDST should be up now. I'm sorry, JNUG. There we go. Wow. There it goes. / GC is moving up. Ooh, there goes IQ. Doesn't get filled. I love that. Wow. Okay, I'm going to move this down. I even put my limit order above market price and I still didn't get filled. So, yeah, it's a little frustrating. I think I'm going to have to buy at market price, and that's just a little scary because I don't know exactly where I'm going to get filled. So, yeah. There we go. Watch out for this little potential resistance that it had right here. So I'm going to set an alert for another bounce. Around that middle VWAP. Here we go. So again, watching very closely the MACD, right? So I might want to lower this around here. MACD is starting to show signs of a peak formation. Knowing my luck, it's not going to care about the MACD indicator anymore, and then it's just going to continue to uptrend and bounce on the EMA line and then just shoot up. But we'll see. We got to stay consistent, so we got to make sure that we follow our rules. Did a nice job bouncing here on that middle VWAP. I like it. Nice, nice. There it goes. What are these margins? Let's see. They're about 1%, so not bad. Oh, there it goes. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's what we're just talking about, that, you know, or I wouldn't say that we're buying towards the peak, because like it's just gonna make higher highs now. It's doing a really good job of validating and staying true to the EMA line, although it does pull back sometimes, and there it goes. The MACD just pushed up. Wow. So now it's a little bit more overextended, definitely. MACD and resistance, what's that? You guys are all about jokes today, huh? Ridiculous. Let's see. Ticker symbol M, selling off. Did a really nice job pushing up. What was the spread that I covered here? 2%. That's not bad. There it goes. JNUG is doing a very good job hitting its resistance. Watch out for this resistance at this SMA indicator. just a nice little reminder, you guys do you. DGAS just broke above a resistance, meaning that UGAS just sold off. So DGAS probably just made highs of day. I think that's where I set my alert. So I missed out on about, what is that, 40 shares, or 40 cents per share. So as of right now, I had 700 shares, if I'm not mistaken, times 0.43, $301. So that would have put me like right below $500 for the day. I could, yeah. Okay, and it's getting a little bit closer to, reaching its peak at around $37. So I'm gonna really need to step it up, Rick. I have an idea. Oh, no. $5, $30. No, you're good. All right, let's do this. $3.9. No. It's actually exit. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, now it's definitely much more on the overbought side. RSI is a proper indicator for that. Watch out for the potential bounce on the top VWAP, maybe on the EMA line. So let's go ahead and organize this for a re-entry. But yeah. Here comes a sell-off, got rejected by that top VWAP. Watch out for the potential bounce around this area. Kevin Wetzel up $960. I like it. Congrats, congrats. Want to make sure my entry is way down there. Let's close this out. So what happened to Netflix? Netflix is still pushing up. I just said that I didn't want to trade it. That doesn't mean that, you can't trade it. There goes the bounce. Ooh. No. Average is at 56. MACD is looking like it's pushing down. I'm going to have to exit at the next push. How am I? Oh, I was like, how am I down? Let's see. It's consolidating too much at that 35.50 support. When it really pushes up, it doesn't do that. So you can see the direction of where it's going right now is down due to the RSI indicator and the MACD indicator, right? You can see the EMA line starting a flat line, and there it goes, starting to show signs of a curling pattern. See if we get a bounce. Based on what happened last time, it broke below this, and it will most likely try to sell off and bounce around this area right here. So let's see what happens. There we go. Dude, you smashed those. You smashed, like, I hope you know that it doesn't actually bother me. That, like, you're doing it, like, super quiet. I'm just like, I don't want it to be an inconvenience. I know. They still said it. They're like, who's over there smashing plates? Oh, I know. They're just, I know. It cracks me up, but you know what? It's just a joke. Yeah. There we go. Wow. Again, rejected. Kenny Wilson said, made enough money, I can drink at least 2 beers today. Oh, I think I did okay. I'm gonna buy myself a drink at Chipotle instead of a water cup. What do you guys think about that? I think it's well earned. Stick to the water. Oh, okay. Ah, there it goes. There goes the MACD. Buy guac instead. Heck no. Guac is like $2.35. My burrito's like $6. That's like 50% of my burrito. Alright, let's see where this goes. Wow. Yep, there it goes. Will it catch? The MACD is pushing down hard, so is the RSI. There it goes. Watch for this break of support. There it goes. Broke support. This thing's too volatile. This thing cracks me up. It looks like it's trying to build a support right around this area right here. I can't say that it's valid until it confirms it. And then a resistance. I know it has gone higher than 3660, but do you see how it like is consolidating around this area? So let's see what happens. Love it, Austin. That's great. I need to be more like structured in that sense, like where I can just like walk away. Sometimes I'm just like, no, there's more time in the market. I can still make a little bit more money. And then that's like sometimes when I make my worst entries. So yeah. Ricky, are you trying to get these gains or what? Double meat, chicken, and steak plus guac. I'm not trying to be broke. Can't add double steak, guac, and a drink. My goodness. Let's see where this goes. What is guac? That's probably what I should tell them. I'm like, what is guac? So they can give me like a test or a sample and be like, oh, just try it on us. Applesauce made with avocados. You guys crack me up. Alright, let's set this alert. Looks like it is really trying to hold we have no confirmation of the reversal other than the RSI. The RSI is a little bit more active though, so I can't say no. There it goes. It's still pointing down, breaking supports, so no reversal just yet. I like that. I like that you're able to pick up on that. I should have bought Netflix and chilled this morning. Oh, that's a good one. Crocs trying to validate this support. I like it. Again, my resistance that it's been struggling to break above is 1750. So that's going to be nice. There it goes. Gonna have to lock it in this time. There goes the MACD. Let's zoom in a little bit more. A very similar pattern to what it did last time. Let's see if we could start making higher highs. The volume is gonna need to start picking up. MACD's it's gonna need to start to curl back up, and the RSI needs to start pointing back up. So last time that it sold off, it hit this mid-range of 40 to 50 RSI. Let's see what we can get here. Higher highs and lower highs. That's what we're aiming for, not lower lows. Oh no, there it goes. Aiming for lower lows. Let's see. Overall 24. Yeah, it did a nice job still breaking, so I would say that it was okay. There it goes. It's kind of consolidating right now. Let's see if we could hold. Nope, yeah, still descending. I thought it was making higher highs here, but it was so faint that it didn't really count. So let's check out Netflix. Netflix, watch out with this potential bounce or reversal. Watch out for this. If it continues to sell off, again, it's a descending pattern, so let's be aware of that. It might bounce, it might sell off. MACD indicator is identifying it as a sell-off. There it goes. All right. Can you guys believe that we've almost been live for an hour? It's pretty crazy, huh? MACD bar curling back up, RSI bar flatlining. Can we get a break? Like these are important. Like these are good to like understand. But what's really important is the pattern and the overall direction. And right now it's still getting rejected by this EMA line, and that's something that I have to understand. Yeah, so man, it's been like 10 minutes for me. What's going on, Junie? Hope you're having a good day. Time flies when you're talking about guac. I agree. Learning so much from you, Ricky. Thank you again for sticking around for like an hour. Of course, it's what we do, right? People always ask me, what's it called? Like when I meet up with like other YouTubers or something like that, like, dang, you film 2 videos a day? I'm just like, well, I actually film 3 because I go live for about an hour with my Learn Plan Profit group every day. And they're like, that's such an inconvenience. Like, I can't believe that you do that. Like, all this stuff, right? And I'm just like, I mean, I trade every morning. So it's literally just like trading with my friends and just filming it. Like that's the thing that I think a lot of people don't notice is like, it's just like I do this already. All I'm doing is just filming it and then talking to you guys. So it's actually much more entertaining because I get to like, there's a couple things that you guys have said that remind me, like Austin was saying like, hey, I tend to lose money when I try to chase trades later throughout the day and stuff like that. And that's something that I could relate to. And it's just these conversations that I think do a lot of like building, right? A lot of development. So, hey, Ricky called me a friend. Of course, I spend more time with you guys than I spend with anyone. I swear. Like on Discord, I probably spend maybe like 8 hours a day, every single day, 8 to 10 hours every single day on Discord. I mean, it might be kind of sad for some people, like that they're like, man, this guy's just on his computer. But I mean, it's what I like to do, right? So I think it's a lot of fun. Sometimes it can get repetitive, but the overall outcome of just like getting that feedback from you guys and seeing how it is that you guys are growing is 100% worth it. So that's the most rewarding part about it. Here it goes. My goal is every day to try to make more. Oh. How much is it that you're up, Austin? I think you said you're up 400. Appreciate that, guys. $400 even. I'm gonna lock it in at 401. Here we go. 400. What about 415 cents? How hilarious would that be? There we go. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. There we go. Let's do limit exit. The MACD bar is still curling back up. Let's see. It's almost showing signs of a resistance around this area. Do you guys see this? I don't know if we're going to get that buy signal for the MACD. I don't know if the volume is there. I kind of feel bad for wanting that stock to go down. You punk. I should have locked it in. There it goes. Alright, let's put this away. And alright, yeah, this is what you get for trading based off of dollar value. I should have locked in profits based on understanding that there is a resistance around this area. Too much joking around. Alright, let's get back to it. Wow, that's really great to hear. Let's see. Yeah, the energy is really good today. I like it. Can we make lower highs? Come on. Let's see. There we go. Netflix ended up getting rejected a little bit. It's trying to reverse back up, so that's nice. JNUG with that sell-off. Watch out for this. No. A little bit more on the overbought side. DAL a little bit overextended. LABD still selling off in between the middle and bottom VWAP, showing signs of a descending pattern. Zillow staying true, trying to stay true with low volume in between the middle and top VWAP. And then Crocs staying above that middle VWAP and top VWAP, but the margin just not really being there, right? So the opportunity cost just is very slim. So, yeah. Let's check this out. So, Gush with this horizontal pattern. There we go. Wow, this is like 2%. So let's see if we can get a break above this. So that's its obvious resistance. And if we get a break below here for its support, I think that would be good to know. Even for a day trade, the 1 point, what was it? Even if you wait for the sell-off, wait for the break above 37.25 to its exit around this area right here, it's a little bit over 1%. Can I talk about LABU? Well, yeah, so as of right now, 180-day analysis, it looks like it's still just consolidating there, so the same thing would be for its inverse LABU, although that LABU is more of one that's like, although LABU is trying to push up, it did not confirm the break above the EMA line, or it's not making higher highs. So, you know, there's not really much to say. As of right now, I would still sell LABU at that price point, just because, you know, if it continues to uptrend, you could always revisit the idea of getting back in, and that requires a lot of discipline. It would make, like, if you had no emotions, or you weren't focused on the dollar value, you'd lock in profits and get back in whenever it validates that, you know, ongoing uptrend. But I know a lot of people have the fear of like FOMO and stuff like that, and it makes sense. But just again, understand, like, think about like big picture. Like, is just focus on being consistent, growing your account. And yeah, so I know we're joking around a lot and stuff like that, but again, just be very disciplined and focus on like the big picture patterns. That's true. So that's almost like sometimes like overcomplicating it, right? But if you really simplify it and you focus on a pattern that's actively trending up, you understand the overall direction of the pattern, and it's a good deal, then the average up approach, you know, adding more to your position as it continues to uptrend, just because the opportunity cost is worth it, has been, I think, very effective. So yeah, so in all seriousness, I think that IQ has run out of its steam. Yeah, the volume is definitely dying out. Let's look at the 2-day 5-minute chart and how it reacted. Let's see. Based on yesterday's patterns, this is kind of what we have to go off of. Sold off, validated the middle VWAP, recovered, hit highs, MACD indicator peeking out. Yeah, and then the 180-day analysis, it's still staying true to that. So I like the overall direction of where it's going. So that's nice. Yeah, but let's see, where are we at? Here it goes. See if it reverses back up. Just going to set the alerts on JNUG, ticker symbol M, just a little bit more on the overbought side, not same thing with DAL. It's doing a very good job validating and staying true to the middle view up and top view up, just like we always talk about. LABD struggling to bounce and reverse back up. Same thing with LABU. LABU struggling to make higher highs and stuff like that. So Crocs as of right now trading between the middle and top VWAP, but a little bit more on the overextended side, and the opportunity cost isn't necessarily worth it in my taste. So yeah, based on my overall understanding and the direction that IQ is going, I feel comfortable holding it as of now. That's not something that I encourage any of our traders to do. I really like the ascending uptrend pattern. I can be completely wrong, and this thing can sell off to $33 tomorrow, and then I'll be down. But just based on its previous patterns, and it's really this 5-day, 5-minute chart that I really do like, in understanding where it tends to peak out at and how much more margin it has to cover and stuff like that. So I'm just going to try to be a little bit more patient. It does not mean that this is something that you personally have to follow yourself. I just want to make sure that we all understand that. And yeah, I'll keep you guys. I'll keep you guys up to date with my overall position. But I really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to join me live and trade with me and stuff like that. So I think that's really just it for today. I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Yeah, hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. So let's see. Are we going to get a nice push up? No, I don't think so. I'll keep you guys up to date with this overall position. So again, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I go live from time to time on Instagram. So again, the link is down below, or you can search up my name, Ricky Gutierrez. I have like 40K followers. So thank you guys again for your time. Take it easy, team. Message me if you have any